Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Hawkins Hellfire Collective. I'm Zach Grubb.
And I'm Devin Grubb.
And who are we going to talk about today?
We're talking about two peoples today.
Two people. That is very different from the one person we usually do.
I know.
It's like two whole episodes in one.
Two whole episodes in one. Well, I don't have a lot to say about either one of them, really. And I thought, I know we don't have to do this, but scratch everything I just said. The reason why we're doing it as two is because they both are pretty tied directly to 11.
And Will, honestly.
And each other. We're talking about Dr. Brenner and Dr. Owens.
They're essentially character foils, in my opinion.
Yeah. So initially I thought, let's do a compare and contrast episode, but we're just going to talk.
It would be very straightforward if we did. Yeah. Asshole, not asshole.
Yeah. We're just going to talk, and we'll talk about their differences as we talk about the character.
Yeah. And I think a good way to approach this is Season 1 is Dr. Brenner. We have Dr. Brenner. Season 2, we have Doc Owens.
Yes.
Season 3, Owens shows up, but at the very, very end for a split second. When they come to the mall.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't really see Owens before that, if I'm not mistaken.
No, he's I don't have anything for him about in Season 3.
And then in Season 4, we get both the doctors back. Of them. So let's talk about it in order. We'll start with Brenner in Season 1.
Okay.
Then we'll talk Owens.
And then we can kind of talk about them together in Season 4.
Yeah.
Before we get started, so I put the clues happened last week, but we had a little bit of an interruption because we talked about the Nancy book. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Tracy Sherman, Stranger Tracy on Instagram. She was the first person to guess that we were talking about Owens and Brenner for the episode. And when I say she was the first person, I want to say I put the post up, and maybe a minute or two after it was posted, she was like, Owens and Brenner ? And I was like, damn, that was fast.
That was the fastest one yet. Yeah.
So thanks for playing along, and there'll be another one next week. So, on that note,
let's talk about Brenner. What can we say about Brenner? Personally, I don't think he was supposed to make it past Season 1.
I don't either.
I think he was supposed to be this enigmatic bad guy who was more or less dealt with after the first season.
Mm-hmm.
They clearly left it open-ended by not showing his death.
Yeah.
But I really sincerely believe they did not have any further plans for him after that.
I mean, it makes sense, and I feel like that's partially what makes his return in Season 4 a little bit jarring.
Yeah, because it makes you think wait, didn't we see him die? And
right,
no,
we sat there I thought he was dead, but then both of us were just well, we didn't see a body.
Yeah, we didn't see a body.
So that usually is a good indicator.
Yeah. And I think another piece of this is, while the performance of Dr. Brenner, Matthew Modine's performance is fantastic, and it's consistent between Season 1 and 4. Oh, you know what? We are forgetting. He does show up in Season 2.
But it's not actually him.
It's not actually him.
It's Callie.
It is Callie.
Yeah.
But performance-wise, still impressive.
Yeah.
But the Brenner of Season 1 feels like a very different character from the Brenner of Season 4.
But but I feel like part of that is because in Season 4 we're dealing with Brenner in real time. In Season 1 we're dealing with him in pockets in real time, and he's only dealing with other adults, and he's trying to put on the charm and everything, and we're seeing how he really is through the eyes of 11 in her flashbacks.
Yes.
So it's different.
It is different, and I think it had to be to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess the first thing I wrote down about Brenner in Season 1 was that he is much more willing to do his own dirty work in Season 1. In
Yeah,
season,
Henry did a lot of dirty work. Excuse me. Sorry.
yeah, in season 4, like when we have the flashback of him beating Henry, he's not the one doing it. He's got his aides doing it.
Yeah.
When
we're not doing what we said we were gonna do, though.
This is season 1 Brenner, though, because I think this is important.
Okay.
Season 1 Brenner is cold-blooded in a way that we don't get later on. I don't think. He also severely underestimates 11 throughout the season.
That's his through line throughout all of it.
Kind of. I think, again, we're going to
try to focus on season 1,
but we have to compare it. Like, when I say that he underestimates 11, I'm coming out at that with the knowledge of the whole series.
Mm-hmm.
He knows what Henry's capable of. He knows what 11 is capable of because he saw what she did to Henry.
Yeah.
The fact that he is underestimating her in season 1 as a runaway kid is kind of wild in that context.
Okay.
In my opinion. Like, and I think it comes back to what we've said before. This season 1 was not written with any other story in mind.
I mean, I don't think season 1 was necessarily written with the thought of them having any more seasons after it.
Exactly. Like, it makes it kind of jarring to go back and see Brenner in season 1 because it doesn't quite line up with when we see him afterward.
I don't know that I fully agree with that, but I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Because I still think that he's an asshole throughout the whole thing.
Sure. No, I'm not saying he's not an asshole. I'm saying the Brenner of season 1 seems a lot less intelligent than the Brenner of season 4.
Okay. I feel like the reason for that could be because he's had some time to ruminate.
Maybe, but he also is still
on the actions of what happened.
Sure.
Like, he was essentially bested by a kid.
But he was bested by a kid the first time too, with Henry.
Right, and he's pissed off about it because he let it happen twice.
Yeah.
He's pissed that it happened twice. He's also impressed that it's, a kid that was under his, I don't want to say care,
control.
But that's, under his control. So he's pissed off and he's impressed and he's been taken down. So I feel like maybe that's why he's had some time to think about it, which is why, he's got all of his people ready to take her on in season 4 because he's had time to sit on her actions.
Yeah, and the manipulation seems smarter.
Mm-hmm. Because he knows how to do it. Especially because he's also you have to remember, he's watching her memories.
Yeah.
As well. So, he's seeing all of her trauma and everything that she dealt with when he wasn't in the room and is able to use that against her.
In real time. Yeah, you're right.
So that's why it's, I agree that it's smarter in season 4, but that I feel like is your reason why.
Yeah, I agree with you. I see where you're coming from there. I also wrote, and this is kind of a dumb note, but I wrote it anyway. Didn't learn his lesson with Henry, wants 11 to kill things.
He thought he could get 11 to kill for him, but she's not Henry.
Yeah, until she actually does under duress.
Yeah.
But he's trying to get her to kill animals. He's trying to create a psychopath.
Mm-hmm.
Which seems insane when you know that he's already created one by accident.
Yeah.
Or he didn't create him that way, but he's already fostered one. He's fostered a psychopath.
Yeah.
And he's trying to turn 11 into one.
Mm-hmm.
But one that relies on him for, fatherly, I guess, love or affection or whatever he would consider it to be. Because he doesn't know how to be a parent.
And she doesn't know any different.
Right. It's just very weird to me, the whole kill this cat thing. You're talking to a child. I don't care if you've had her since she was an infant.
Right.
Unless she was born a sociopath.
Right. It's a 10-year-old girl. She's not going to kill Bunny.
Right. Or I think it was a cat,
No,
wasn't it?
It was. I thought it was a bunny.
The cat hissed at her.
Oh, you know what it was? Like, yeah,
because she was scared of cats.
She goes from crushing cans to, oh, here, explode this bunny's brain.
Yeah.
No.
And he's angry about it.
Yeah.
Like, no, she needs to be able to kill animals. Like, dude.
Well, because he ultimately wants her to be his weapon.
Sure. And, like, we find out in season 4 the whole point was to be a weapon against Henry.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, it's so like, clearly you did not plan this out from the beginning. And obviously you didn't. Season 1 was its own thing. But, like, if he reminded her just enough of what Henry did to everyone else, you could have convinced that kid to train to kill Henry.
Yeah.
But instead, let's try to kill these animals and I'll praise you once you murder the orderly. Yeah.
Right.
Which you clearly don't look happy about.
No. I don't really have anything else to talk about with him for season 1.
Yeah.
I feel like I have more to talk about with Owens.
Same.
And at least oh no, I lost my Brenner page. Okay, there it is. I have to go back and forth. I feel like I have more to talk about with Owens when we first meet him, because he's completely different from Brenner.
But we still don't trust him.
But you don't trust him right away because he's working for Hawkins Lab.
Yes.
So, and like his whole thing is, well, I'm not like them. I'm not a bad guy and all this stuff.
And you really don't know if he's going to prove it.
And you don't know if that's the case.
So I had 2 more small notes about Brenner before we move on.
Okay.
One cinematography thing.
Mm-hmm.
Throughout all of season 1, they have him framed above the camera a lot.
So you're looking up?
You're looking up at him. That was really smart and that was really cool. I wish that carried over. I understand how the cinematography of the show changed season after season.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a really cool touch to show him as an imposing force. And I did write down about the Demogorgon.
Oh, what?
Because we see the Demogorgon pounce on top of him.
Yeah.
Like, we don't see him die.
We don't see him die.
But we see the Demogorgon jump on him.
Yeah, so, like, you assume that he is dead. How else would... How, I don't know anybody who's survived a Demogorgon attack.
I would have loved a throwaway line about the Demogorgon getting distracted or something, and maybe a scar on Brenner.
Yeah.
In season 4.
Yeah.
Just a little something. We can move on, though.
No, it's okay. I mean, I was gonna say the cinematography thing, because I didn't even realize that until you just said it. As him, like, showing him as like an imposing thing. It could also be, Eleven's tiny.
Exactly. Like, she has to look up at him. And we as the audience also look up at him.
Right.
And you know what? In season 4, when he comes back, he is shot that way because he's standing on the stairs.
He's coming downstairs. Yeah. So his first initial shot is above everyone.
Hey, shot and shock. You're not wrong.
It's above. It's above everyone.
Yeah.
Which is, honestly, that's kind of how he sees himself.
Yeah.
As being above everyone.
Mm-hmm. His agenda is above whatever you are planning.
Right. He is above everyone. He is smarter than everyone. He knows everything.
He is Papa.
He is Papa. Fuck Papa.
Did you just throw up a gang sign?
No,
okay. Like, fuck Papa. Anyway, Owens.
Okay. So what we said, we're not sure if we trust him when you first meet him.
Yeah.
That kind of changes pretty quickly with the swiftness of the things that happen with Will in season 2.
Yeah, and even before Will starts getting worse, he listens to Hopper.
Yeah.
So he's got that whole situation with the rot happening, and he seems dismissive.
Yeah, I said he's been spoiled. He sends expeditions into the Upside Down.
Yep.
They're doing like the burns or whatever. But when he's he's sketchy about the pumpkin situation.
But he follows up.
But he does follow up. He does own up to the mistakes of Hawkins Lab.
Yep.
When he talks to Hopper. But he's still like, well,
He also keeps his mouth shut when Hopper gets a call about the Russian girl.
Yeah.
Like, he gives him a look, but he doesn't say anything. And he doesn't say anything to Hawkins Lab.
No. Because and this, I feel like this is what I feel like we're going to get into with him, and then comparatively when we talk about Brenner, with Dr. Owens, I'm skipping around a lot, but this is kind of like Owens, what I have. Yeah. When everything starts happening with Will and he's at Hawkins Lab and they figure out that he's connected to the hive mind, all of his other team members are like, well, we need to do something about it. We need to continue the burn. And Owens is like, but that's a kid. And he's like,
this all is my patient.
All of his people don't seem to care. But Owens, I look at Owens as he sees himself, he is a doctor first.
Yep.
And Will is his patient. And he took an oath to do no harm as a doctor, which is why he's ultimately like, no, I'm going to help you get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Because this is not okay. He is my patient. I am your doctor. I am going to do everything that I can to make sure that you are okay.
Yep.
He's the good doctor. As opposed to...
I'm a doctor.
As opposed to...
Oh, wait, no, I am a surgeon.
As opposed to Papa, who would have been like, oh yeah, let's burn it out of him. Who cares? Whatever. He's attached to the hive mind. Oh well.
We would have known about Will's power sooner if Papa was around. He would have figured it out.
Probably.
He'd have been experimenting on Will.
Yeah. Oh, he's connected to the hive mind? No, we don't want to burn it out. We want to... Let's figure this out.
Let's see how deep we can get him to go.
Right.
I think it's funny that he tries to scare Jonathan and Nancy. He doesn't come off as imposing at all.
Oh, I forgot about that. I didn't write that down.
Yeah, he tries to scare them from messing with Hawkins Lab. It's like, boy, nothing about the way you're speaking to me is imposing enough for me to actually be scared of you.
He gives them a tour.
He does.
But he has like his scary people come and pick them up, and then he's like, hi, how you doing? I take care of your brother. You want a tour?
Yeah. Like, hey, I'm going to show you why you need to leave us alone. Mm-hmm. Look at this crazy shit that we have to deal with. Yeah. Nobody else can deal with this. Be quiet or you might get shot. Yeah. And it's like, you don't mean that. We're going to keep doing our thing because we are absolutely sure you're not going to act.
Right. Even if you said you were, like, you're not going to actually do it. No. You're not going to actually do it.
Too good a dude. He also stays behind to help Bob.
I was going to say he stays behind to help get Bob out.
That says everything about who he is as a character, because he's hurt. Like, Hopper finds him hurt, doesn't he?
Yeah, yes.
Or no, is that after? No.
He finds him in the stairwell.
Yeah, but is that before or after with Bob?
It has to be before. Because nobody goes back in after Bob is attacked.
You're right. Yeah. Well, I mean, before...
Oh, no. They do go back in.
They do go back.
Hopper and Elle go back in because she has to close the gate. So
right,
I think that's when he finds him.
Yeah. So he does. He stays behind to help Bob.
Yeah.
Like, knowing he probably won't make it out.
He is also how Elle becomes Jane.
Yep. Because he and Hopper have a deal. Hopper saves his life. He makes sure that
11 can live a normal life.
Though, honestly, he probably didn't need the deal. Owens most likely would have done that for them anyway.
He probably would have done it anyway, yeah.
Yup. Okay, so...
You guys aren't ready for when we have her episode. You're not ready for it. You're not ready for it.
I'm just going to let you talk. Because, like, I share all the same opinions, but you get fired up about it.
I get so heated, and I'm trying to squelch it right now because we're not talking about 11. We're not talking about her. She's getting mentioned, but we are not talking about her. So I have to take some deep breaths. So what are you gonna say while I do some usas?
I was gonna take us straight to season 4.
Okay, perfect. Who are we starting with?
Owens.
Okay.
Before anything else,
that actually makes sense because we kind of start out with Owens early on in season 4.
And there is a bit of a disconnect between season 3 and season 4 here, because at the end of season 3, we see Owens momentarily. He does get the call, and he shows up to
help
Starcourt Mall to clean up.
Yeah.
And then he is the one who facilitates their move to California.
Yes.
And then seemingly he retires.
That's what it seems like when we find him in season 4.
Yes.
Once again.
Like the military comes to his house ready to steal everything he's got and try to find 11.
He protects her at the cost of his home.
Yep. Immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know where she is. I don't know where she is. She's not who you think she is. Leave this kid alone. Right. I don't know how to find her. And then, of course, he immediately knows how to find her. He's got, like, dibs on her location.
Right.
And he has his own internal people to go against the government to protect 11.
To protect her. Yep. Because he knows, even though she could absolutely be capable of doing what is being done in Hawkins at this particular point in time, he knows that that's not how she is and that she wouldn't.
Yeah. He also, like, they build the Nina Project because he finds Brenner's research, right? That's what it was. He saw Brenner's research.
That's what I assume, yeah.
Right, and he got a bunch of people together who believed that should this horrible thing ever happen and Henry come back, 11's the only one who could take him on.
Yeah.
And the whole point is to prepare her to face him.
Yeah.
Like what Brenner was trying to do in season 1, but he did it as a horrible person.
Right.
Like,
that's the difference between the two of them.
Right. He wants to prepare her because he believes in her capacity to fight for good and what's right.
He also sees her as a person.
Right. She is a human being.
Brenner doesn't. Brenner doesn't see her as a person. He never did. He sees her as a weapon to him.
You could also argue he sees her as an extension of himself.
Either way.
This is my instrument of destruction.
Right. She is mine. I helped create her. She is not a human with feelings.
I mean, as season 5 tells us, he literally created her.
Yeah.
Which...
Wait, what?
Dumb. Remember, like, the whole particles, the stuff from the stage show that they brought into season 5? He literally injected Terry Ives with Vecna's blood.
Yeah, okay.
Like, yeah. He literally created her.
Okay.
Tiptoe.
But anyway, Owen sees her as a person.
Yes.
Bottom line.
You can. It's shown directly because we actually don't see them interact until not really.
Well,
until they sit together for that diner.
Yeah, at the diner, because he has her. I don't want to say bailed out from jail because he doesn't, but he
does.
He does, but it's not. He essentially facilitates an escape.
Well, he's technically of a higher agency.
She's getting moved, and it's him. It's Owens and his people, taking her away to be like, hey, this is what's happening, and he does something that Brenner never does, and he gives her a choice.
Yep.
He lays out the problem at hand and says, look, this is what's happening. He does say, doesn't he mention about her friends, like, needing her or whatever?
Like, they do need you, but you can't help them like this.
They do. Your friends need you, but you don't have to come. You don't have to do this. You don't have to be involved if you don't want to. The choice is yours.
I can get you your powers back.
Right.
But you don't have to do this.
But you don't have to do this if you don't want to. And I feel like that's the first time she's actually given a choice by somebody in
Like an authority figure.
Right. That's not like, Hopper or Joyce. Like he's a he's a figurehead, essentially.
Yeah. So we get to the Nina project.
Mm-hmm.
Brenner is there.
Yeah. Okay, so
let's talk about season 4 Brenner.
Brenner. We'll probably jump back to Owens, but let's start with Brenner. Let's go back to Brenner.
Because let's be real, the majority of Brenner and what we get from him this season is in the flashbacks.
We do get a lot with him and her, though.
We do.
Yeah.
But it's more manipulation.
Yeah.
Like, it's... We see a side of Brenner that we didn't see the first time around, which is this kind of deluded part of him.
Mm-hmm.
That's like, I am so smart, she will do what I want her to do. I can prey on her emotions.
Yeah.
Like, my guy, you literally have no emotional hold over this girl whatsoever.
Right. I say he pretends like he cares and then has his men drug her anyway.
And she never believes it.
No.
She never believes that he cares.
Yep. And I hate this so much that he takes away her autonomy when he drugs her and shaves her head while she's asleep. That makes me so angry.
It is an extreme violation. Like a ridiculous violation.
It's not necessary. It's not necessary. It's not. Because
it's him exerting authority over her physical appearance.
She can do all the same stuff with her hair. He didn't need to do that. But it's exactly. It's his way of just going, well, I have control over you because this is what I do.
Yep. So let's take a minute to go back to while 11 is going through her memories, we see a different side of Papa, or at least we see the side that he wanted to show the kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he seems like he's this nice guy.
He comes across as caring and warm to the kids before 1 and 11 attack each other.
Yeah.
I wrote still talks to her like he's an alien. Because he does. He's got this weird cadence like he came off the set of The X-Files. I love it. This is not a complaint at all. Love it. I got my notes about what you just said. Shaved her head. Puts her in the past with no warning whatsoever. Just throws her in. And expects her to figure out what's going on.
Right. Like, you didn't give her any kind of warning. She just, woke up in it.
Yeah, I think when we see the stuff in the past, he's warmer with the kids whenever he has the opportunity, whenever we see him with them. But then we also have those scenes of him kind of testing their powers.
Yeah.
And he has them using their powers against
each other, which is messed up.
Yeah. And goes out of his way to punish Henry for helping 11. Like, that one gets me. I don't quite understand why he did that.
Because it's not his way.
Encouragement is not his way.
It's not his way. Because if you think about it, she taps into her emotion, into her powers better when she is using her emotions.
Yeah, and that's what Henry taught her to do.
Henry tells her to do that, and that's not what he wants.
No.
He just wants her to do it.
Yeah. Eventually I think he's on board with her. I literally put that.
He never understood that emotion fuels their powers, especially positive emotion.
To be fair, 11 was the only one who ever understood that positive emotion fueled her powers.
But
yes.
Yes, but he obviously would be against that.
Of course he would. He's a crazy motherfucker.
So this is my notes right now I have about what you were just saying with him torturing, well, he's Peter at this point. He doesn't like that he's expressed interest in 11. He tortured him because he helped 11. He can't do things anyway but his way.
Yep.
That's just how he is.
Now, there is also the possibility, and I'm going to throw this out here, that he may have seen through that and recognized that this could be Henry trying to make some moves.
That's true, too, because he is the only one who knows who he actually is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that could be...
Also possible. I wrote he doesn't realize 11 is using him. He's so deluded that it never occurs to him that 11 is doing this because she is using him to get her powers back.
Yeah.
He lets her think that she killed everyone.
He lets her believe that she's the bad guy.
And I have to assume...
the whole time.
I have to assume it's because he needs to create more trauma. He thinks trauma is the only way to get her powers back. He thinks the only way
to get the powers back is through negative emotions, negative thoughts, negative anything. Everything negative is what he sees the powers tied to.
Like, I have to make her re-experience everything that brought her powers out the first time.
Yeah.
But then, okay, so, hold up. Flaw in the logic here. If that's what he had to do... why let her think she killed everyone? Because when she got her powers the first time, she didn't think she killed anybody. The powers came about, like, her stronger powers came about because she faced Henry. So, like, what was the point of letting her think she killed everyone?
But she was tapping into trauma when she did that to Henry. Because she was going off of what he had said to her.
But didn't we also see a good memory there, too? Like, when she fights Henry as a little kid, doesn't she remember her mom?
But I don't know that it's in a positive way.
Oh, she's thinking about what was taken away.
She's thinking about what was taken away.
Yeah, you're right. But, like, okay, yes. Yes. But if the point is to make her relive her memories to, like, get to that point that that she fights him, I still don't see the point of making her think that she was a murderer. Because she could have gone through her memories and gotten to that point without thinking she was a murderer.
Yeah.
It's now that we're talking about it, it seems like a weird manipulation tactic.
Well, it's all because I wrote, like, she's a toy to him.
Yeah.
You know, she's his little plaything.
And I think you would probably get a lot of people who think that, you know, Brenner absolutely believes that he is doing right by her. Like, he is so deluded that he may not see it that way. But 11 is smart enough to recognize it.
Yeah.
And, like, no matter how much he's deluded himself, it's still true. You know? What you're saying.
Yeah. I also hate that he's constantly like, this place is not a prison. But don't try to leave because, you know, I'll send my guys after you and drug you.
Yeah.
So you can't leave. But it's not a prison. It's not a prison. So it makes me think of the other guys. It's not a bribe.
It's not a bribe.
It's not a bribe.
Question about where we take this from here, because at this point we see Brenner and Owens' stories both kind of conclude at the same time. I feel like we might have more to say about Owens once we talk about kind of where he falls off in season 4.
Well, I think I had some other things to say about Owens.
Like, before we get to the climax?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it, because I don't think I did.
So, in terms of everything that's going on with the Nina project and all, he's actually worrying about her well-being.
The whole time.
Like, she's in the deprivation thing, and, like, you know, her vitals are going crazy
all over the place.
You know, he's because he's a doctor, and he's genuinely concerned, like, should we pull her out? Like, this,
get her out of there.
We need to get her out of there. Like, this isn't okay.
Well, the first time they pull her out, isn't it because he makes them?
I think so.
Yeah, Owens makes them take her out.
Because she's in, like, duress.
Yeah, and, like, they have to get the paddles to bring her back.
Yeah. So, like, he is looking at it from,
what was your end game there, Brenner?
Yeah.
Let her die?
Exactly. He calls Brenner out for what he's putting her through.
Yup.
Like, is this really necessary?
Congratulations, you traumatized a little girl.
Right. Like, is it necessary for you to be doing all this stuff? Like, why are we taking so long? Because he knows what the situation is like in
Right.
Hawkins. And he knows it's important for her to get her powers back so that, this can be stopped. And he's just, we're dragging it out, dude.
Yeah. And there's two things behind that. I want to break. So there's one thing behind that, but there's also something else you made me think of. Like, he understands the clear and present danger of Hawkins. Brenner doesn't care. He understands.
No.
He doesn't care.
No, because honestly, I feel like he's excited.
He wants this showdown.
Yes.
And he's like, well, if I do it this way, she's going to be the strongest she can possibly be. And I don't really care how many of her friends die along the way.
Right. Because then I was going to go back. I was going to go to that. Like, when she does her big scream and she throws everybody out, she's like, I am strong enough. Like, I can go back.
Yep.
And Brenner is like, not Brenner, Owens is like, well, yeah, we need you to. So, like, you ready to go?
I think it was like, you want to leave?
We're ready to go? Let's go. And that's when, Papa comes in and he's like, well, no, I can't let you go.
Yeah, because I have to be part of
this.
You
I can't let you go. And they have their little showdown. And lo and behold, what does he do? He drugs her again.
Of course he does.
Because that's the only way he can get what he wants with her.
I'm trying to find that. I think I might have lost that thought I was having.
I'm sorry.
It was about... was it about Owens? Was it about
I'm sorry.
Brenner?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure he flat out says during one of those scenes where he's yelling at Brenner, like, the only reason you're here is because you said you can deliver on getting her powers back. Otherwise, I wouldn't have let you, like,
right. He was not going to let her near her. Right. Right. Because he wasn't.
Like, this was desperation.
Exactly. He didn't want to do this. He knows what the situation is between the two of them, and he didn't want to put her through that.
He wanted to protect her.
He wanted to protect her. But he also knows that really the only way for her to get the powers back is
to go through this process.
Through that. Exactly. And to have to, essentially hand her to Brenner. So it's like a double-edged sword.
Yeah,
I
think Owens is doing the best he can to say,
yeah,
do what you have to do to get her powers back, but I am watching you and I'm not going to let you get away with hurting her.
Exactly. Yeah. And for the most part, I mean,
he does a good job.
He does a decent job at it.
Until he literally can't.
Yes.
So, let's
We're going to go with the end of the last time with Owens or the end of Papa?
I think you and I have more to say about the last scenes with Owens, I think. So
okay, so we're going to go to the end of Papa. The end of Papa.
Papa.
You are like Papa.
Anyway, I was hoping to save that for the end of the episode.
Sorry.
It's okay. We're good. So we already started talking about this. Brenner drugs her, runs her out of the building, gets shot up, and like handicaps her by putting the collar on her neck to dampen her powers.
Yep.
When she really needs them.
Right.
Like, she almost dies and it's his fault.
Mm-hmm.
So I absolutely love his final moments.
Well,
because of 11.
He's still trying to manipulate her, even with his last breaths. Oh, I always cared for you.
He's still trying to cover for himself and be seen as a parent.
Yeah.
And she doesn't give him an inch.
Nope. I have what she says. I think that's what she says.
Right, say it.
Papa doesn't tell the truth.
Yeah, those are her last words to him.
Isn't that what she said? Well, because if that is,
does she say goodbye? She might say goodbye.
I don't. No, she says goodbye, Papa. She doesn't say Papa doesn't tell the truth. She says goodbye, Papa.
Okay.
Papa doesn't tell the truth is what Peter/Henry/Vecna/1.
Yeah,
tells.
I kind of.
I
think she might have thrown that back in his face.
Well,
saying goodbye.
well, that's what she's. She's listening to everything that he says, and I don't know that I might have written it because of her reaction.
Yeah.
To it, because she's listening to what he's saying, And for a second, I was like, the first time we watched it, I was like, please don't tell me that she's gonna like forgive this jackass.
Yeah.
And because it looks like she might, and then she doesn't.
She just leaves.
She just leaves.
Just goodbye.
Cool girls
Done with you.
Cool girls don't look at explosions.
No. She wasn't looking at the one she just caused either. She was looking up while the helicopter fell.
Her chef's kiss, man. 11, you know how to deal with heavy machinery. Are you looking up what her last words to him are? Okay. I mean, I wrote down Papa doesn't tell the truth. I know Henry says it. I don't.
Yeah, she just says goodbye.
That's what I thought.
Goodbye, Papa.
Yeah.
She doesn't forgive him.
Nope.
Doesn't validate him, just says goodbye.
Bye. My man's is here.
Because I think what she's saying is, like, he's telling her, please tell me you understand, or something like that.
Yeah.
And she says, goodbye, Papa, and leaves him to die.
Yep. Because Papa doesn't tell the truth. Even in his last moments.
Yep.
He's lying.
And she took back her power from him in that moment.
Yep.
And it was, chef's kiss. So good.
So good. So good.
Owens.
And that time he's actually dead, because we do see the body.
Yeah, we see him die this time.
He be dead.
So now let's talk about Owens, because
Owens! You are more angry about this than I am.
I am. I'm legitimately angry about this.
I will say, before we get into that, he still does not give 11 up.
No, he doesn't.
No, he does not.
He is caught by the military, guns in his face, and he's still sticking up for her.
And is willing to do anything to keep her alive.
Yep. And when the military dude orders the helicopter to shoot at her, he's screaming, "You son of a bitch!"
He's so like
Owens is such a good character.
I love Owens. Owens is so good. So good.
Begs for her life, tells them, "Look, we have everything here. We have the proof that she's not who you think she is. It's all here. Just watch the goddamn tapes." And they're like, "No, kill her." Mm-hmm. And that is the last time we see Owens.
Yeah, we don't see him ever again. So are we just supposed to assume that he was killed?
Like they talked like they were gonna throw him in Guantanamo, like they were gonna throw him in jail, like as a traitor or something. But like that's it. We never hear from Owens again.
We don't hear from him
again. A major character from the show who, as far as we can tell, did not die because there was nothing there to imply he died, just disappears.
Yep. And
he's not back in season 5.
No. I feel like he should.
The military is running Hawkins in season 5.
That's probably why.
That's why he should be there.
But that's probably why we don't. Because they hate him.
Right, but he's also the only person left who can, like, talk to them about all of the research.
But they don't believe him. They don't believe any of it.
Linda Hamilton's character absolutely does. She knows. She just doesn't care.
She knows, no, because she has her own weird, sick, twisted thing that she wants to do.
So if anything, he should have been in that lab, like, being forced to work for them or something. Like, the fact that we never hear from Owens again is insane, because that means the only thing we can assume happened to him is that Owens just spends the rest of his natural life in jail.
Yeah.
For helping 11.
Yeah.
And that's it. Everybody else walks away scot-free at the end of season 5.
Except for
Owens. The only person who was on like that side of things, who was fighting for them.
Yeah, who was on their side.
For 3 seasons.
Yeah.
And they just drop him. He's never mentioned again.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That is insane. Not even a throwaway line. They just forgot.
They don't even mention him.
You can't even, like, throw the Duffer's whole, it happened off-screen thing here. Because he's not mentioned once. This is a major character. It's not Argyle. Like...
Right. Who he just disappeared, too.
Which is fine. He went back to California. He's living his life. I don't need somebody to tell me that. Like... No, it's insane. It is absolutely insane that that's the last time we hear anything about Owens. It's yeah.
Yeah.
There better be a book.
Ooh, an Owens book.
I would read that. There better be a book. There better be something, some kind of tangential Stranger Things stuff that's released that deals with Owens. Because I cannot fathom why this character was completely forgotten about after the end of season 4.
Yeah. It doesn't really make sense.
No. Like, it really, really doesn't.
He's just forgotten.
Yeah. Like, God, they could have had him be the person who developed the technology that is making it so that 11 can't use her powers.
Right. Like, using him like how the Russians were using Alexei.
Right. Exactly. And, like, they could have broken him out with Kali. There could have been some back and forth during Kali's conversation with 11 where she's trying to convince her of blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then Owens could have been there like, that's not right. That's not what's good. Like, or even honestly, even if Owens was like, yeah, you have to put an end to this. I'd have been maybe a little more on board with that whole Kali thing. Like, if Owens was there kind of sort of backing her up, like, no, they experimented on mothers and, like, they're doing these heinous things. You need to end them. Like,
I feel
bring
like
a sympathetic character into it. Maybe it would have worked better.
Mm-hmm. I was also going to argue from the other side. I don't know that she necessarily would have if Owens was involved.
What do you mean?
I don't know that she would have done what she did if if Owens was involved.
Sacrificing herself?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Like, I don't know that Owens would have let her do that.
I could have seen Owens dying
would have
in the final...
at least fought for her to not do it.
Yeah.
You know, he could easily work with both sides of that.
Yeah, like, you need to put a stop to this, but don't kill yourself.
Right.
Yeah. Like, kid, you deserve more. Or it would have
made more sense that, he helped her get out. He helped her escape. Like, yes, we're going to blow up the Upside Down, but I'm going to help you get out.
And then help you go alone
and help you go into hiding because I'm going to go with you.
Like, imagine she's not alone at the end.
Yeah.
Owens is there with her.
Yeah.
Because somebody is looking out for her.
Yeah.
How do we keep doing this? Jesus.
It's hard not to. We try. But it's hard not to because we're talking about every character from the beginning to the end. So we can't get away from talking about the end.
Yeah, you're right. And, like, the things that would have worked better if they just paid attention to their own characters. Like, I hate sitting here and saying, like, oh, it would have worked better if they did it this way, because I'm not the writer of the show. We didn't write the show.
We don't. Maybe it wouldn't.
We don't necessarily know better.
These are our opinions.
They're opinions, but also some of it is like common sense, right? Like, at least a little bit.
A tiny bit.
Like, not bringing up Owens ever again after season 4. That's insane.
Just honestly, just based on how we're left with him with season 4. Having some kind of acknowledgement to him would have been fine. Just a name drop in like a couple lines.
Yeah.
That would have worked. It wouldn't have been satisfying, but at least we would have known, okay, he's not still chained up underground at the Nina Project.
Right. Or like they didn't put a bullet in him and walk away.
Right.
Or even if they did, tell us.
Right, tell us. I feel like it would be something Hopper would know.
Hopper should, yeah. That would make sense.
But they didn't know Hopper was alive.
That's true too.
Owens
but like,
didn't know Hopper was alive.
Also, their entire underground network that Owens was running is just gone. It's just gone.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't make sense either, because he had people in Hawkins. Mm-hmm. Shouldn't they have had help from those people who are now stuck in Hawkins when they're doing their crawls and all of this? Like, there should have been a team.
Yeah. They didn't want him.
So much was forgotten. Between season 4 and 5. All right, I'm done. I don't have
anything else to say to it.
I'm done. I just didn't expect that on an episode about Owens and Brenner.
I did.
I know you did.
It's every episode. It's every episode. And we're sorry.
I still like the show. I love the show. I love.
Would we do this every week if we didn't? Would we do this every week if we didn't?
I just like spending time with you. Yeah.
Okay.
We're married. Anyway.
We wouldn't do this if we didn't like the show.
Yeah, obviously.
I'm already trying to schedule a rewatch. So, like, come on.
Oh, man. This time I'm going to get mad. Like, I'm going to get mad. I'm still thinking they're screwing with us and there's going to be a movie. It's going to happen. And then they're going to play coy with like, oh, we planned this from the beginning. No, you didn't.
You didn't?
No, you didn't.
Anyway.
Signing off from the Hawkins Hellfire Collective. I mean, yeah, okay, let's say any final thoughts on Brenner and Owens? Anything you feel like we didn't cover?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I feel like we're ending this episode kind of. I feel like everything that's needed to be said.
The only thing else we could have, like, you know, we didn't really touch on, but I mean, I don't feel like we need to, would be like the very first episode of the season where it opens up with a Brenner flashback, and I just remember we were just it's the massacre day.
Yeah.
And we were like, they're gonna make us like Brenner, because he comes across as this, like, you know, really nice guy. He goes in and he
how's your day going?
How's your day? Like, guy grabs 8.
Are you
up for some lessons today? And we find out later on that, you know, his lessons mainly consist of, let's have have these children fight with each other.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing. But like, I don't think in the grand scheme of things, because we did touch on it, I don't think we really need to go in depth.
Yeah.
With that, he can't draw a dog.
It's all manipulation.
He can't draw a dog.
I don't believe that. I don't believe it. No, I think that's part of the manipulation too. I think he was trying to be friends with those kids when he needed to be. Mm-hmm. To be a father figure when he needed to be. Right, because he has them all
call him Papa, which is gross.
Yep. And clearly those kids don't see each other as
siblings.
They see each other as competition.
He calls them brother and... Well, yeah, because he rewards them.
Yeah. He rewards them for fighting each other.
Extra recreation time if you win. You get candy if you win. Like, of course they're gonna hate each other. They want to have Papa's favor.
Yeah. Anything for Owen? I feel like we kind of hit everything for Owens. I think we hit everything
with Owens. I mean, my favorite thing with him is in season 2 when we talked about it.
Yeah.
When he's just like, no.
Yeah.
I am a doctor first.
Owens was done incredibly dirty by the end of this show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I have to say on Owens at the end of all of this. He's a fantastic character. Nuanced in all the ways that matter. It was good for them to have somebody on the inside who was pulling for them behind the scenes.
Yep.
And he is done incredibly dirty by never recovering from whatever they left him in season 4.
Yeah.
That is a character who deserved to be part of the show.
Mm-hmm.
It's wild that he wasn't.
Yeah. Signing off from the Hawkins Hellfire Collective, I'm Devin Grubb.
And I'm Zach Grubb.
Dusty Buns gets it done.
You are like Papa.